Welcome back. July in Utah means Royalty Month. Craig says it's a big deal. Dozens of cities and counties will elect queens as Pioneer Day parades approach. Now, whatever the contest, whatever the event, Craig tells us nothing will match what happened in the biggest queen and her court contest of them all. You see, this was 1947. The queen contest had already been going a year before. Craig Wirth has the rare film, the story of the late Queen Colleen Robinson, worth watching.
It was a time for not holding back in selecting the 1947 Pioneer Day royalty. They did dozens of photo shoots. Yes, look at the camera. The state announced the Queen would wear a 40-pound dress, and it would be trimmed with golden wagons. A young U of U student named Colleen Robinson dreamed about entering the contest that would go on for months.
And I told my roommate that I wasn't sure about trying out, and she said, "Oh, Colleen, you should try out." And when I came home, my whole room was full of clothes. My beds were stacked sky high with clothes. All the girls in the dorm had brought of their things.
You see, Colleen had already been a princess, the first requirement for queen of what was called covered wagon days back then. Young women from all over tried out. The events were broadcast on statewide radio.
And tell us something about your schooling. You are going up to university.
Yes, I'm a freshman at the university.
Freshman at the university. What are you going to take up?
Well, I'm interested in speech and dramatics.
She held her breath.
Queen number 13.
My name is Colleen Robinson. I'm from American Fork. And it's the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me. You just have no idea.
My goodness, it was still 1946, and they were picking the queen for the following year. You did not rush back then. Next, it would be a coronation at the Capitol. Even the rehearsal for the coronation had brought out hundreds of folks. And then, for the big moment, she and the royal court and everybody else, it seemed like half of Utah, would come down these stairs. Indeed, you see, this went on and on half the night. The rare 74-year-old film shows us, yes, the late Colleen Robinson, later Colleen Robinson McKay, got the 40-pound dress for all to see. She still could not believe it.
Very beautiful girls. I had no idea that I was going to win. I thought, I might as well go home.
The pomp and circumstance, and more dresses. They just kept coming and coming for hours.
I was smiling and crying and laughing at the same time.
And then the moment. Governor Herbert Maw put the crown on the head of the American Fork freshman student.
Now gives me pleasure to crown you as Queen of the Country.
Oh, the parade started with the big one first, the Rose Parade of 1947. She waved to America from Pasadena to start the year. And all the Utah parades, starting in June with Orem. Of course, there was a float in the big parade, and a ride past then LDS Church President George Elbert Smith. In her year-long reign, city after city, somehow she was in about every parade. This was Provo. Same car, same queen, but Uinta County. And same car, same queen, this time Brigham City. And right behind her was the local queen, pulled by an old truck. Well, who says royalty is fair? And then events such as a beard contest. My favorite was her peach picking stint, followed by her peach eating stint. Just no good way to eat a peach on camera.
Oh, I think it was a wonderful time. I think we had one of the best eras of any time in the world.
It was the time we truly did coronate a queen. Craig Wirth, ABC 4 News.